I'm Dylan Addams. Ugh. Yep, it's still going on. I'm Dylan Goller, and this is the Dylan Goller Show. So, surprisingly, this movie is actually opposite of the first. Like the first film, this was directed by Barry Sonnenfeld and starred the same cast. But this time, it added Joan, Cusack, Peter MacNicol, and Christina Baranski into the cast. In this film, the Addams family welcome a new child, Pubert. Fester marries Debbie, a gold digger who marries rich men, then kills them. And the two kids go to a summer camp where the camp counselors try and get them to be happy. When you really dissect the film, it's different from the original in just about every way you look. Where the first film was an adaptation of the comics, this is a more adult version of the 60s show. Where the first film was a visually striking family drama, this one is more of a comedy. Everything in this film is treated like a joke. Jokes like Wednesday being frowny all the time, Fester wanting to marry Joan Cusack, the new baby becoming like a normal human being rather than an Addams. It's one long comedy. So is it better or worse than the original? Well, kind of both, actually. Real quickly before we get into the review. Do you like this channel? Well, if you do, like this video and comment down below. And if you wouldn't mind, subscribe and text this video to one of your friends. It could be anyone. Thank you in advance. Let's get back to the review. The film has multiple plots going on. The two kids at camp, Fester and his wife, Morticia and Gomez and the new baby, and just fun moments for the characters. What keeps this film alive is that if this movie wasn't funny and it was just this movie that it is now, just without the comedy, this movie would be dead. I mean, it would just be dead right there in its tracks. It wouldn't even be a question. But because it's funny, it still has a pulse, and it actually becomes a little bit better than the original because of it. The jokes really keep it alive, and it's really a true testament to how you can make a comedy. My favorite aspect of the original was the scenery and atmosphere. Here, it's whatever my favorite subplot is. It's me laughing at the Christmas play. And this gives me mixed feelings. Whereas, if I want a beautiful movie that I can study, I'd go with the original. And if I want to laugh or a film to watch with friends, I'd pick this film. And essentially, what this does is it gives me what I want from a double feature. Two high-quality but very different films. With the two James Cameron Terminator films, the first film was horror, and the second film was an action movie. If I wanted an Arnold Schwarzenegger horror movie, I would go with the first Terminator. If I wanted an Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie, I'd go with the second. With the Addams Family, if I wanted a great visual masterclass, I'd go with the original, whereas if I wanted a laugh, I would go with this film. While I don't get a better, more enhanced version of the original film, I get a more memorable, quotable film than the first about a little girl stuck in a cabin watching Little Mermaid and Fester marrying a gold digger. It's a film that all of my friends have seen and laughed at, and it's something that we quote regularly. And I watch the Thanksgiving play like 20 times a day. That's me saying the 90s were great. I'm Dylan Goller. I'm Dylan Goller. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Come back next week for a pretty big video. Keep on geeking on, guys.